Whoa,
we're live! And it feels good.
Well, I'm Tom.
And I'm Diana.
And she hates games.
Mm-hmm.
And today we're going to be playing Godzilla Tokyo Clash.
Whoa!
The new game that you can get at Target, apparently.
Apparently.
And this does not come with the game.
Whoa, it does not. How big is he? Is that a 12er?
But all of this does come with the game, and it's a miniature little city, and we're going to be fighting some kaiju together.
What's kaiju?
They're monsters!
Whoa!
Roll the intro!
Whoa!
All right, what are we doing in Tokyo Clash? Godzilla, King of the Monsters.
I don't know, but I hope you will tell me.
Well, we have this little setup board over here, and we're going to be playing a two-player game with me being King Ghidorah and you being Godzilla.
Okay.
And so each of us has our own little player board here, and this is the King Ghidorah player board, and this is your Godzilla player board. Mm-hmm. And the player board does two things for us. It tracks our energy.
Uh-huh.
So there's a little cube on the bottom here that has the energy. We all start with 2 energy.
Okay.
And what we'll be doing is basically just playing cards from our decks that we need to shuffle.
Oh, I'm listening.
And
yes.
The cards are going to let us do different things. They're going to let us basically stomp around the board.
Oh, I like stomping.
And when we destroy buildings and cars and things,
yes.
we will basically be getting energy for destroying those things.
Oh,
and then we need to fight each other to gain prestige points or monster points.
Okay,
so,
and that's different than energy, it sounds like?
Yeah, so you're going to basically attack buildings and things, and when you do that, you get energy. But when you attack other kaiju, then you get trophies, and whoever gets the most trophy points at the end of the game wins.
Okay.
All right. So there's a couple of things that we have to do in the setup that are add-ons to what we're already working on.
Okay.
The first is we have these little tanks, and let me just say that the tanks that come with the game look like this. They're little cardboard tokens. But if you have the game Memoir 44, you can upgrade to these 3D tanks. So we're going to use these 3D tanks, and we each get to place 2 tanks. So that's 2 tanks for you and 2 tanks for me.
Oh.
And these tanks, when they're adjacent to or in the same space as us, they're going to do damage to us.
Oh.
So we don't want to be near them, but we want to be near them so we can throw them and use them to throw them to at buildings and things. So there's things that we. So if the number of tanks on the board, for each, so on the activate turn, there's going to be an event phase where the tanks move. And when the tanks move, they're going to move 1 space towards the nearest kaiju, and players will lose 1 energy for each tank occupying the same or adjacent space as the kaiju.
Okay.
So we're going to be throwing tanks to get energy, but if the tanks are in the same space or adjacent spaces to us, they could make us lose energy. Okay. So we each get to place 2 of these. They have to be placed on any edge space that is not a water space.
Ooh, what are the water spaces?
They look like water here. So there's 1, 2,
Oh, water
3.
looks like water.
Yeah, there's only 3 water spaces. We're on 2 of the water spaces, and there's 1 that's open over here.
And these aren't water tanks.
Yeah, so
clearly.
I'm just going to put 2 tanks right next to you.
Oh, really? That's interesting. Those look like they're right next to you, though.
Oh, yeah, they are right.
Yeah, see, hello, I'm Godzilla.
You're Godzilla.
Not you. Yeah, hello.
I'm putting these tanks next to you.
Well, that's not okay. Okay, but they have to be on the outer edge, not in front of you, right?
That's right. Yeah.
Okay, well, you know what? I don't know. I guess I'll do the same thing to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the good news is, this could give us things to throw at each other, but the bad news is
it'll take away our energy.
If I don't get it out of their range, they could take my energy away.
Okay.
Now, the second event that we have is called Rush Hour, and this involves us having trains on the board. And the trains are cool because they give us 3 energy if we destroy them. But they move along these train tracks. So we each get to place 1 train, and you can place it on any train track.
Okay. I just like to say, do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? You're welcome.
Oh, you did rush hour?
I did rush hour. Yeah, you're welcome. Okay.
You're funny.
I am.
I'm going to put my train right there.
So,
or a train right there.
The A train. That's in New York. Oh, okay. And elsewhere.
And what's going to happen on the event, the trains are going to be moving back and forth on these tracks.
Can I put it here?
You can put it anywhere you want that has a track.
This has a track.
There you go.
I don't know what that means. Okay. Yep.
All right. So we have cards.
We have cards. Yes.
Each of these cards has a, let me do this. Each of the cards that we have has a couple of things on it. On the upper
right.
Go this way. There we go. Yeah, on the upper right-hand corner, there is a yellow square that has a number.
Mm-hmm.
That's how much energy it costs to play the card.
Okay.
All right, so like we have 2 energy to start. Some of them cost a lot of energy.
I
Some
see
of them
fivers.
like this costs 0 energy.
Yeah, I like those.
Then underneath the picture, there will be an action symbol or a symbol that represents icons of the 3 major things you can do, which is either move, which are the little Godzilla feet that are here, or you can attack, which are
like slash marks.
Look like slash marks. Yeah. Or you can defend, which look like little. So that's what slash marks look like.
Yeah.
Or you can defend, which looks like little shields. So you can see that's what a defend looks like.
Where's that? But okay.
Okay. So basically, what ends up happening is that on your turn, you're going to play a card, and you can either play a card for its effect, like to move or to attack or to.
Sure.
Or each one of us has a discard ability that's on our card here, listed right here.
Okay.
And that says you can discard a card to throw a vehicle or kaiju, or you can move 1 space with momentum.
1 space or more ones. Okay.
Yep. So you can either do a throw of a
throw a vehicle or kaiju 1 space, or move
or
1
you can
space
move
with
and
momentum.
then do momentum. And all momentum means is you get to do another card right after.
Okay.
So anytime you see a card that says momentum on it, that means when you play that card, you can immediately play another card.
Okay. Gotcha.
Or you can immediately play another discard action.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay.
So what we'll be doing then is just moving around the board, trying to gain energy enough that we can do our special abilities that we want to do.
Okay.
But mainly we want to do damage to each other. So we really want to kind of figure out ways to either get close to each other or to find ways that we can do damage.
Okay.
Because doing damage gets us trophies. Whenever I do damage to you, it's not like you have hit points or anything.
Okay.
What you actually do is we're going to take however much damage I do to you, you're going to take that off of your deck.
Okay.
Off of the top of your deck.
So this is like my life sort of.
And then every time I do damage, I can get a trophy from that. So let's say if I did 4 damage to you, I would take the first top cards of your deck, and whichever one has the most
first
prestige points, which is the number on the lower right. That's victory points.
Okay.
So basically, you're going to be trying to get victory points out of my deck.
Okay.
By doing damage to me.
Okay. So I would look at the your top 4 cards and pick a card to keep for myself.
That's
Is that correct? Okay. Yep. Okay. All right.
So let's go over really quick what are the little things on the board then. So there are these gray buildings are called large buildings.
Ooh.
And large buildings are worth more energy when you destroy them.
Okay.
However, the kaiju can never end their movement in a space with a large building.
Mm.
So whenever you move, you can move through them or whatnot, but you can't move in a space with a large building.
Okay.
So the major way to destroy large buildings is to move to a space with a vehicle and then throw the vehicle into the large building. And then that will destroy both the vehicle and the building, and you'll get the energy for both.
Okay.
The tiny buildings are called small buildings. They're worth 2 victory points each building. And again, they can't be destroyed unless you throw something into them. But every time you destroy a building, those buildings will come on this track, which is basically the end game tracker. We have this thing called the oxygen destroyer, which will destroy all kaiju. So this is the Earth people fighting back. So at the end of the day, the Earth people are trying to build the oxygen destroyer, and they're going to keep every turn. They're going to keep building and building. And if at any time the number of small buildings we destroyed passes the oxygen destroyer, then the game is over.
Whoa. Okay.
Okay,
So we kind of
and then whoever has the most victory points wins.
So we kind of sort of don't want to destroy those buildings, or we don't want to get that thing
you
going.
maybe don't want to get too greedy.
Okay.
Because then, that hastens the game's end.
Right. Okay.
All right.
I say okay. All right.
All right. So we got tanks. We got trains.
Yeah.
We got small buildings.
Yeah.
Let's draw 5 cards.
What is this cube on yours? I don't see an extra cube on mine, or am I crazy?
So
That gold cube.
we each have a special ability, and Godzilla's special ability is that Godzilla can throw vehicles and kaiju one more space than usual. So if you like, normally the distance you can throw things is based on the attack value. So if you had a claws 3, that means you can throw something 3 away.
But I can
3
throw
houses.
4.
But Godzilla can always throw 1 more.
Okay.
Yep.
What's your? Okay.
My special ability says my cards have these little heads on them that look like this. It's like a little head that says plus head. Anytime I have a plus head, that means I can move up this track. And when I move all the way up to 3, then King Ghidorah gets a special ability that if I play a card with a barrage ability, I can activate this, removing this to 0, and I can get these special effects. So only 3 cards in my deck
have extra
say ability called barrage, but I can only use that ability if my head meter is full.
It's full, and because you have 3 heads. I gotcha.
3 heads.
Okay. So we're throwing stuff, we're destroying things, and we're trying to destroy each other.
That's right.
And how do we, remind me again how we win?
When the oxygen destroyer meets the number of buildings we've destroyed, the game is over, and we calculate how many trophies we have won from each of our piles.
Right. Okay. And the trophies are this. Is that the trophy?
That's the trophy.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
All right. So draw 5 cards from your deck.
Okay.
This is your starting hand.
Okay. Yes, I'm listening.
Okay. I forgot we should probably get this thing out for.
Oh, yes. Now we can officially begin. Okay, what are we doing?
You have the King of Monsters token, so that means you're going to go first, because obviously Godzilla is the King of the Monsters.
That's right. Do these things mean stuff? Like I can add 1 card, and I would also add 2 victory points for some reason?
Yeah, so
that
means whoever's the King of Monsters at the beginning of each round, you'll get 1 additional card. You get to draw 1 card.
Okay.
But it's not yet.
Oh, okay.
I don't think that happens for the first round.
Okay, so I have these 5 cards in my hand, and I should be looking for... I see.
Yep. So look for what things you want to play. You definitely want to be able to destroy things. You definitely want to be able to maybe move around into a place that you want to get to. You want to get to maybe tanks so you can throw them.
Right. But I'm trying to figure out here how to read these cards, because I see cards with shields, which may not be the thing I want to do, because you're doing...
Yeah, shields are reactive, so you have to wait.
So you're choosing... Because this number up here is how much energy I have to spend to do the thing on the card.
Yep.
Right? So, to be honest, I have enhancement cards and I have shield cards.
Okay.
So
enhancement cards are good because you play them down here on the bottom of your board.
Right.
And those are effects that you have all the time.
Okay.
Or they're effects that can be triggered whenever you want.
Okay. So I could, in theory, I could put down an enhancement card and spend the energy to do that if I want to.
That is correct.
Conversely, this shield card isn't something I should play, or I could play it to defend of something that's coming.
Right. You can save it, and then if I attack you, that would be used to defend against my attack.
Right.
Or you can discard it and use your discard ability, and you can move 1 space with momentum if you want.
Okay.
Or you can discard a card and throw a vehicle. So
I see.
So you could discard that card, move 1 space to the vehicle, and then do another discard ability if you want to throw the vehicle, or if you want to throw.
I'm confused. Not really confused, but I don't see a straight up move card. Like,
The
I
little
understand what you're
feet
saying.
symbol
Yeah, I
is-
don't have any feet cards, is
Yep.
what I'm telling you. So I just have enhancement or I have shield.
Right. So then also as an option, instead of playing the effect on the card,
Yeah, I know.
you can just discard a
Right.
card.
And
to
throw
get-
shit.
Or
Stuff.
move.
Or move. But I'm not supposed to be in a spot with a tank because that's energy against me. That decreases my energy.
No, that only happens at the end of the phase.
Okay. Okay.
Yep. So they don't do their action until we're done doing our actions.
Okay.
So
All right.
you have all the time in the world.
Okay,
to
I
do
still
it.
don't know what to do, but I'm going to do something because everyone at home is waiting for me. So
That's right.
I'm going to spend this. Maybe I'll discard because why not? Because I
Yeah.
don't know the value of any of these cards and I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't say yeah. Okay, I'm going to discard this one, dorsal plates. So discard is somewhere over here.
Yep.
So it doesn't matter what this card says at all, correct?
That
Doesn't
is
matter
correct.
anything
Doesn't
about
matter.
it.
You're
Okay.
discarding that card.
So what am I doing now?
So
Discard.
you could either throw a vehicle one space, but you're not in a space with a vehicle right now.
Right.
So the other thing you would want to do is move one space. So you can move one space here.
Yep.
And now you also have momentum, which means now you can go again. You can play another card, or you can play discard if you want.
Okay.
So-
Doesn't the card have to say momentum on it to do momentum?
The card does, but our action also says with momentum. So you just did a discard ability with momentum. So that means that now you get another turn.
Oh, so just discarding means I get to do something. The card itself doesn't have to say momentum.
Correct.
Correct? That was my question.
Yep. The
and
term
thank you.
momentum just means you get another turn.
Okay, gotcha. Because it's all capitalized, and
That's
I'm
right.
I'm not a gamer, and so I'm asking
Yes,
the question.
the rules on this are very fiddly. So I'm glad that
Fiddly,
you're-
you know what that means? Probably. Oh, I don't know if she's gonna like this.
All right.
Okay.
So now, do you have any cards that have claws on them?
No.
So then what I would suggest is throw another card
Okay.
away
Uh-huh.
and use your discard ability that says throw a vehicle or kaiju one space.
Okay, because I am in a space with a vehicle.
Yes.
And right now, at this moment, this tank is not going to work against me.
That's right.
Okay. And and let me ask you this. If I discarded this and this had 0 energy to spend. If I discarded a card that does have a number up here, I have to spend that?
Yes.
Because it's not just free discarding.
That's
correct. Okay.
No. For the discard, it's free.
Oh, discard is
Yeah,
free.
because you're not
But to
using
play
the
the card,
Yeah,
gotcha.
for your discard action.
Okay. Well, let's see here. All right. Okay. Well, I'm going to discard Amphibious, and I'm going to chuck this tank.
Yeah, let's see how that goes.
Yeah, how does it go?
So whenever you throw,
Yep.
you basically are going to throw the vehicle in a certain direction.
Mhm.
You throw it in a straight line, which means you can either throw it this way,
Yep.
or you can throw it this way,
Mhm.
or you can throw it this way.
Okay.
When you throw a vehicle, wherever you're throwing it into will be destroyed, and the vehicle will be destroyed, and you will gain the benefits of both.
Okay.
So, for example, if you threw it into this radar dish,
Yeah.
you would get 2 energy, and you would get to look at the top card of my deck.
Okay. Gotcha.
If you destroyed this giant building, you would get 4 energy.
Whoa.
Or if you destroyed one of these small buildings, you would get 2 energy, and you would start putting us on the track to
destruction.
destruction. Yep.
Okay. I see. Well, I'm not going to do that. I was under the impression, my bad, that these buildings were only 1 because of this little thingy. That's not the case?
Nope, this building is worth 4
Okay.
energy.
All right. Yeah, I mean, I was going to throw it at that giant building anyway, so that's what I'm doing.
All right.
Giant building!
You have to do the sound.
Oh, yes. Here he comes. Oh. Sorry, I just moved the whole word. Sweet. Ta-da!
All right, so
Yes.
both of these come off the board. The tank is worth 1 point, or the vehicle is worth 1 point.
Okay, that's
and
where I got that one.
And the building's worth 4, so you got a total of 5
Energy. So I just moved my energy cube up here.
Up 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Dun 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 dun. Okay.
All right, and that's your turn.
Whoa, that was easy.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Now I need to look at what I'm going to do because I probably want to do the same thing to try to power up,
Yeah.
try to get some energy. So I have some things here. Oh, that's interesting.
All I want is some energy, electricity. I can't remember who sang that song, but that's a song. And just so you know, Tom and I have been to Tokyo twice. Oh, wow.
2 times.
That's
what
what I
was
said.
your favorite part of Tokyo?
I said twice. Ooh, my favorite part of Tokyo? The kindness, I will say, was very impactful. And the serenity of the place, actually. But then also partying at 2 a.m., going up in elevators to places you didn't know anything about. That was also very cool.
All right, I'm going to play this card, which
Yes.
you can't see.
Whoa.
Whoa, we're going to play this card, which allows me to move 3 spaces, and it costs me 0 energy.
Whoa, nice.
I'm probably going to do a similar thing to you, and I want to mainly move 1. No, I can't, because I can't land in a space that has a building in it, a large building in it. You can't end your move in a space that has a large building.
Okay.
So I'll probably move this way then.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will use my discard ability to throw that tank, because we like throwing things.
Okay.
And I'm just going to discard this card, and I'm going to do the same thing you did. I'm going to throw the tank, and I'm going to throw it this way.
Whoa.
Let's get a closer view.
Whoa, whoa. Oh, I see.
All right, so I get the same as you. I get 5 points.
Okay. I have so many questions about your turn just now.
Yep.
Okay. But I kind of forget them. Why did you get to put down 1 card and a second card? I know why I got to, because I discarded and then did momentum. But why could you do a move? Why? You see what I'm asking you? Why could you do a move and then do a second card?
Yep.
Why?
Because on your turn, you can do one of 3 things. You can play a card for its effect. You can discard a card to play your discard action. Or you can pass.
Okay.
So I wanted to move, and I also wanted to throw the vehicle.
Right.
So I played a card to move, and then I played a discarded card to do my discard action to throw the vehicle.
Okay.
On your turn, we cheated because I wanted to show you how a vehicle throw worked. You technically did your discard action twice. And to enable to do that because you didn't have any move cards.
Okay.
So that's it. We just wanted to get things started. But
so you can just cheat?
the first round, I just wanted to show you how it went.
Okay.
But subsequent rounds, this is on your turn now. You can either play 1 card for its effect.
Right.
Or you can play your discard action, meaning discard a card to do one of the 2 discard actions.
Okay. So so what you just did, what did you just do? You played a card to move, and then you discarded to do your effect. So are you saying that is no longer allowed the rest of the rounds? Because that's a 1-2 punch. That's what I'm asking.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my card said momentum on it. I'm sorry.
That's why.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay.
Thank you for double guessing.
Yeah, I'm just like, whoa. You're like moving.
You're right. You can do one of those things on your turn.
You can do the action on your card.
If you can get a momentum, then that's how you can play more.
Okay, thank you. Okay,
wow.
exhausted already.
Made that harder than it
Who made this? Yeah, who made this game? Strategy game. Yeah, okay. But that's why I was asking, because I'm watching you is basically what it comes down to. Because I am king of the monsters. Do I draw back up to 5 or anything? No.
Nope.
Am I still king of the monsters?
You still are king of the monsters until I attack you.
Okay.
If I can deal damage to you, then I'll get that token.
Okay, gotcha.
And if you don't want to do anything anymore, you can just say pass. And when we both pass, then we draw up to 5 and we do the human phase and advance the oxygen tracker.
I see. Okay, let's see here. You should talk and tell a good story because I'm reading my cards.
I see.
Okay.
So yeah, I think the interesting part about this, these tiles are very dark, and so it's. I mean, this hex grid is. I mean, these minis are so awesome. Like, why would you have these awesome minis
Have this tiny
and have this tiny little playing space? And then most of these tokens are really lame. Like, I'm so glad I had these extra tanks that we could use as 3D. But I mean, if all of the buildings are 3D, why wouldn't you have tanks and planes that are 3D? I get it, cost. Maybe they don't want it. I mean, this was only like 25 or 30 bucks at Target, but still. But still, come on. And then also the small buildings are so lame. These are the actual tiny towns cottages, but they say you can use the Monopoly buildings as well for the small buildings. But I think, the more this game can be 3D, I think the more fun it would be. But anyway, what's your?
Let me ask you these energy sources here. Do you have the same ones?
Yeah.
And do you just like spend an energy? It's like an extra.
No, these are just the descriptions of the bonuses that the large buildings give you.
Oh, gotcha.
So the tower, you get basically 4 energy when you destroy a tower. The military bunker is over here. You'll be able to take a card from your discard pile and place it on the top of your deck.
So when you destroy that stuff, that's the bonus thing that you get. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, well, I think I will be. I'm going to discard.
All right, so you're doing your discard.
I'm doing my discard action, so I'm going to. I don't have any. There are no vehicles near me to throw, so I will be moving 1 space. But I can always do an extra space, right? Godzilla may throw. No, that's just throwing.
Just throw. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to move into this giant space and spread out my tail.
Yep.
Woo!
And now you can play another card action if you want because you have momentum.
Because that's part of this.
Yep.
I see. And if I don't want to, well.
Then you can pass.
Okay. But playing another card, would that just mean putting down this enhancement card?
Yep.
And paying the energy for it?
Yep.
Sure, I'll do that.
All right.
My enhancement card says, when I make a ranged attack, I discard this card to increase the damage by 1 and gain an extra trophy.
Nice.
We'll see. It's a power up. Okay, I guess that's my turn.
That's your turn.
Mm-hmm.
King Ghidorah is getting bored.
Woof.
I definitely want to. I think I definitely want that train because the trains are worth a lot of points. The trains are worth 3 energy.
Okay.
So King Ghidorah is going to spend his discard action to discard a card and move 1 space with momentum. So that moves me into the space with the train. And then I'm going to play this card, which says go for the throat. It's going to cost me 3 energy. 1, 2, 3. It gets me 4 damage, which means when I throw something, I can throw it up to 4 away.
Okay.
So now I can decide, do I want to throw the train this way and go for the power plant, which lets me draw a card and gives me energy, or do I throw it this way to go for the big building again because those big buildings are worth 4.
Get some energy back, yeah.
So that's a tough one. Yeah, so I think I'm probably gonna throw it at the big building.
Whoa.
So
the train is a vehicle that you're throwing.
Yep, it's a vehicle that I'm throwing.
Okay. Whoa, did you hear that? Okay, so whoa, did you just gain 7 energy?
I just gained 7 energy.
Whoa, nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm almost at 12, and 12 is the maximum you can have, period. So you can't go over. If I ever got more energy, I wouldn't be able to, it would just go nowhere.
Okay.
Because you can only power so much as a kaiju.
I guess. Yeah, I guess so.
All right.
Okay, and that's your turn, eh?
That is my turn.
Okay. So, and just to be clear, you don't put out these shield cards in advance or anything, right? You just don't like lay them out
That's
and be
correct.
like, I have armor, because I just asking,
Yep.
asking. Okay, well, meh. I mean, I don't know. I'm not interested. Pass. Let's do something, yo.
All right.
Like, why would anyone ever do a
Mhm.
pass? I don't know, but I don't know what to do.
Well,
And,
I think you just answered your own question.
Well, but why would anybody build a pass into a game? Come on.
Right.
We'll talk about that later.
All right. Well, I'm going to play this last card that's in my hand
Mm-hmm.
that cost me 0,
Yep.
but it lets me go up on my head track,
Yes.
and I can move 1 space towards the nearest kaiju,
Okay.
and that's you.
It is me.
So I'm going to move here.
Okay. Excellent. Ooh, look at that. You need to face me, yo. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. And Mothra kind of does a flyover just for effect. Okay.
This way.
Oh. What is he telling him? Oh my goodness. Okay, well, that was your turn. You are plumb out of cards.
I'm plumb out of cards, so
Okay.
that's that.
Well, dun dun dun. What can I do? I'm in a space with nothing, right?
Yep.
So what do you advise?
Well, you only have 1 card left,
I do.
unfortunately. So
Correct. So if I discard, there's nothing, there's no momentum or anything. Like I'm not going to get to draw from my deck and do additional.
Right. Like you could do the move 1 and then get momentum, but you have no more cards left.
Right.
So you can't really do
Okay.
it. So yeah, probably
Okay.
better to pass.
Okay. So why does someone pass twice? Because pass only because you have no cards. So now what
Right.
happens?
Now we went from the action phase to the refresh phase. So all players may discard any number of cards in their hand that they don't want and then draw 5 until they have 5 cards in their hand.
Okay.
So we'll always only have 5 cards in our hand.
All right.
And you get 1 extra.
Because I'm king of the
Yeah, because you're king of the monsters.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're just the refresh phase because that was all the action. Someone ran out of cards. Is that
Yep.
why? Okay.
And
Jeez.
now the event phase.
Oh dear. What does that mean?
So first we look at the tanks.
Okay.
Move each tank 1 space toward the nearest kaiju. Players lose 1 energy for each tank occupying the same or adjacent space as their kaiju. So this tank moves 1 towards
What?
you. This tank moves 1 towards me.
Okay.
There's only 2 tanks left, so we're each going to lose 1 energy.
Right. Okay.
If the number of tanks on the board is equal to or fewer than the number of players, each
Mhm.
player except the King of Monsters takes a tank on the board. Places a tank on the
I was
board
gonna
following
say-
the setup placement rules.
Okay.
So you
2
can't place
tanks,
1.
2 people.
Yep. So we need to place 1 more tank.
Okay.
I get to place it, and I'm going to put it right here.
Legit. Okay.
All right. And now we do the second event, Rush Hour.
Whoa! Can you hear the words coming out of my mouth?
That's
Okay.
right.
Thank you.
The player who is last in the turn order, which is me,
Mm-hmm.
moves each train 1 space along its track. If fewer than 2 trains remain on the board, each player except the King of Monsters places a train on the tracks.
Okay.
So
So there's one.
fewer than 2 trains are on the board.
There's one here. Is that the
Yep.
only one?
That's the only one. So I get to place 1 more train.
Mhm.
I'll put it back where it came from.
Mm-hmm.
And then we get to move the player who's, and then I get to move this train 1. So I'll just move it this way.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
All right. That's the events. Now it's Oxygen Destroyer phase.
So that just moves because
That
it's
just
part
moves
of the
because the
game.
humans are building the little Oxygen Destroyer
Right. They're running
device.
around. They're like, help,
They're like,
help.
how do we destroy
Do
these
they see all this stuff?
kaiju?
Whoa. Okay. All right.
All right. Now we're back into the action phase.
Uh-oh.
You still have the King of Monsters first
I am
player
king
token.
of monsters. Okay, let's see what kind of cards I have here. Let's see here. Okay, so you are right in front of me. How do I deal you some damage for fun because I'm bored? What do I do?
Well, you need to move into my space.
Oh, I have to move
then
there.
use a claw card to attack me.
Oh, okay.
So one way you could do it is use your discard ability
Mhm.
to move one space with momentum.
And then do momentum
and
and throw
then-
down the attack card.
Yep, and then throw down an attack.
Okay. Or what's another way I could do it? I guess that's it.
Another way is if you have a card that has a move and an attack value on it, you could play that. And
Gotcha.
you could do the move and attack at the same time.
Right.
Also, when you attack me, if you don't want to do damage to me for trophies, you can actually throw me just like a vehicle.
Whoa.
So, and then like if there's some
Like
other
knock
thing
over
you
a
wanted to
building
smash me
or-
into. Unfortunately, in a 2-player game, when you throw the kaiju,
Mhm.
they don't take damage.
Okay.
But you will damage every building along its path. So basically,
Whoa.
if you threw me this way,
Uh-huh.
you would destroy a small building and this large building.
Oh, that sounds
Or
like
you
fun.
would destroy this tank and a small building.
Uh-huh.
Or you would, so
Yeah.
whatever's in the way of the thing.
Oh, that sounds so
Sounds very
satisfying.
fun.
It really does. So I'd have to. Okay, to throw you, I would have to move into your space and throw you.
Yes, you have to
Okay.
be in the same space.
And to destroy or to attack you, I'd have to
Yes.
move into your
Yep.
space and attack you. So
Yep.
I have to discard to move and then do a momentum.
Yep.
I see.
Either way, you got to move into my space.
Okay, gotcha. When I make a ranged attack, and that would not, what I would be doing to you is not a ranged attack.
Correct, because range attacks cannot really be blocked against.
Okay.
But it has to say range on your card.
Okay,
A ranged
if I were
attack.
gonna do this enhancement. Okay.
Some of the claw abilities
Uh-huh.
will say range on that. That
Okay.
means it's range attack.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Let's see here. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Well, that's fun. Okay, let's do this one.
All right.
This sounds like fun. Oh wait. So I'm gonna discard to move, and then I'm gonna attack. Just so we all know what's happening. Okay. So. Okay. So I'm going to discard to move.
All right.
I'm gonna move
she's
into
coming
your
in.
space.
Ooh.
Right? And then. Hope this one is fun. And now I'm going to attack you, and I have to pay the energy for it, correct?
You do. Yep.
Okay, so this is discard, momentum, I'm gonna body slam.
Dun, dun, dun.
If this attack, it's a 2.
Okay, so it's 2. Yep.
If this attack is not fully blocked, I can throw the target 2 spaces.
Oh, okay. So this is interesting.
Yeah.
So if you do it as an attack,
Mhm.
then you have a potential to get 2 different trophies because you'll get a trophy from the attack, and then when you do the throw, you'll also get a trophy from me getting thrown into something.
Okay.
If I take damage.
Right.
But I guess, I'm sorry, I won't take damage
No.
anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Right. You're not going to take damage because now what happens?
But I'll take damage if you attack me and I don't defend it.
Right. But I'm sure you have a defend card in there of 2.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
So you're going to throw me?
I don't think so. If this attack is not fully blocked, are you not blocking? Like this is how I'm reading.
So you're going to
this card.
attack. You can either attack
I'm
me or
attacking.
throw me.
I'm
Okay.
attacking.
You're attacking.
And if you're not blocking, then I get to throw you. Is what this card reads to me.
I see.
Yeah, so I'm attacking you at 2. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean you're right there. I gotta fight you. I'm a
Yep.
monster. Yo.
Okay. No, I'll take it.
Okay. So you didn't block.
I didn't block. So first, you get to resolve the attack, which is that you get to take. You did 2 damage to me,
Mm-hmm.
so you get to take the top
Look at
2.
these 2 and pick one.
Pick the highest value one of victory points,
Right.
and then the other one goes back on the top of my. Or the other one goes on my discard pile.
There's your discard. And where do I keep this?
You keep it over here. There's a spot to keep track of Godzilla's victory points.
Oh, okay. Okay. And now I also get to throw you 2 spaces.
Yes, because I didn't block it, right?
Yeah, you didn't
So
block
where
it.
do you want to throw me?
Throw the target 2 spaces. So if I throw you, do you also knock stuff over in your path?
That is correct.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yep. When you When throwing another kaiju, maximum distance is determined by the card's attack value, so you can throw me up to 2. Choose a direction and move the target kaiju in a straight line. Destroy up to 1 small building or vehicle in each space which a kaiju is thrown. If the kaiju ends the space with a large building, that building must be destroyed.
So if I throw you this way, what do read it again?
If you throw me this way, you could destroy the small building and the train, and I would end here, and this would get blown up too.
Yes, I'm doing that.
Well, you have to do the sound effects.
Okay. I have to do it. I'm doing it. And then shunk, 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 shunk. Whoa! Kaiju, no! Okay.
And then this goes. Whoosh, whoosh,
yes, the train.
Lots
of. Oh yes.
And we have our first destroyed building. So
right, and that means something.
That's going to go here.
Okay. And this bad boy.
Yep. So you get 3 energy for the train.
Yep.
You get 2 energy for the production facilities.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
And you get to draw 1 card.
Yes.
And you get 2 energy for the small building.
Okay. 1, 2. I'm at 11, just like you. Oh no, you're not at 11 anymore. Okay. Well, that was exhausting. Whoa.
But exciting.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
And look, the king is in the middle of the board. Uh-oh. Are you all right?
Yeah, I never noticed that King Ghidorah has 2 tails.
Oh, yeah.
Very interesting. All right, that was your turn?
I guess so.
All right, it's my turn. What am I going to do?
I don't know. What are you going to do?
What are we going to do?
What will you do, Ray? What? No. What did you do? I see.
All right. So I'm going to play this card, which is Rush, which allows me to move 3 with momentum.
Whoa!
So I'm going to move 1, 2, crush.
With momentum, what are you going to do?
Snapping Jaws! I'm going to snap my jaws at you. If this attack isn't fully blocked, put a card from your discard pile on the top of your deck. So I'm attacking you for 2 damage.
Oh, snap. Okay, so if I want to defend, what do I do?
You need to play cards with shields on them.
Yeah, and then what do I do? Just put it down in the discard pile?
If you have the energy to play it.
Yeah, I do. Okay, so that's what I'm doing.
All
2
right.
defense, it doesn't cost me anything. Gain 1 energy for each point of damage this card doesn't block.
All right. So you blocked all of it because I attacked with 2 and you blocked 2.
Right. With my scaled hide.
That's right.
Okay.
That's it.
Whoa! Sorry, King. What do you say, King Ghidorah? Okay, so now it's my turn.
Now it's your turn.
Okay.
Down to it.
Let's see. I believe I cannot end in a space with a large building. Is that the rumor?
You cannot end a movement in a space with a large building.
Okay. Ooh, there's a tank right there. So in order to throw tanks, I need to be in the space, right?
Yes. Yep.
I have to move there and then throw.
Yep.
I see. Okay. All right. Okay. I see. And then. Okay. Well, I'm going to try this card. Because I have all the energy to spend it. I have a lot of energy here to spend. So this is a move 2, attack 3.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
You don't have to do all of the things.
You don't have to do all of it.
So you could just use it as an attack 3 if you'd like.
Okay.
Or you can attack 3 and then move 2 after the attack.
I see. Well, is it dumb to? And you guys can all
Or you
tell
can
me.
throw me
will.
3.
Do you want me to throw you 3? You kind of act like you want me to throw you 3.
No, that's fine.
Okay, I was just gonna move 2 to get to a tank and then chuck it. Is that silly? To backtrack and then.
It is a little silly for you because you have 11 energy right now.
Okay.
So you don't really need the energy.
Oh, true. Right.
Because all you're going to get from chucking tanks and destroying buildings
is more energy, and the most you can ever get is 12 to cap at 12.
The most you'll have is 12.
Okay.
So
there's no point in throwing tanks. There's what I should do is be punching you. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, I think that's a good.
All right. Well, then I'll spend 3 to do the attack. Is that right? 1, 2, 3.
All right. And then I'm going to defend.
Whoa.
I get 2 shields. It costs me 0 points and 0 energy to play. And I get +1 shield for each head that I have readied. And I have 1 head ready. So
so you defended completely.
I defended completely.
Whoa, so I played my card for nothing.
Nothing.
Boo. Okay, that's my
All right.
turn, I guess.
You fell right into my hands.
I did.
All right. I'm going to play this mangle card, which also gives me costs me 0 to play.
Yeah.
It allows me to give my head +1.
Whoa.
And I can destroy a small building or vehicle within range 1.
Oh, nice.
So I think I might just destroy this vehicle so it doesn't try to shoot at me
against
from
you.
the event phase.
Okay.
And that will give me 1 energy.
All right. And that's your turn,
That's
eh?
my turn.
I see. I see. Well, I'm going to attack you. Whoops.
Whoa.
I'm going to spend 2 energy, 1, 2, and I get to attack 2. So that's what I'm doing.
All right, I'm defending.
Well, with how much?
With 2.
Oh, good job.
Right, but I'm out of cards. And
You
you
are.
still have cards.
You are out of cards. So is this a...
I have to
It's your
pass.
turn. You
Yep.
have to pass?
Yep, because I have no cards.
Okay.
So now you can beat me up all you want.
I see. So, let's see here. I can throw a vehicle or a kaiju. So I could throw you if I discarded, correct?
You can, yep.
Okay. So, yeah. So I would...
You can throw me 1 space.
And then I get momentum. No.
Nope. You
Oh,
only
that's
get
moving.
if you move, yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll just throw you.
Okay. And your special ability, though, is you can throw 1 extra space. So,
Okay. Right. Okay. Well, I threw you this way last time.
Yep.
Let's see. I think I'm going to throw you. Oh, it has to be a straight line, right?
Yeah,
I
straight
really want to throw. I want to destroy this thing.
The radar dish?
Yeah, I want to destroy the radar
All right.
dish.
Make
So-
the sound.
And I am going to throw you. Uh-oh. Go ahead. Okay. What are your noises? And I can throw you 1 more, right?
No, whenever a kaiju hits a large building, the movement stops, no matter if there's extra or not.
Oh, is that a large building?
This is a large building, and
Okay.
it's worth 2 energy, so you
Okay.
get 2 energy.
1, 2.
And you are able to look at the top card of my deck.
Just
and then
one?
Put it back,
I look at it, put it back.
so you can see what's coming.
Ooh. Okay.
All right.
Good to know. All right.
All right, and that's it. I pass. You can continue if you'd like, or if you have a damage card, you could do your. I guess no. Never mind.
You mean an attack card? No. No, I'll pass.
All right, so that's it. Now we get to decide if you want to discard that card, then discard it now. Otherwise, draw up to 5.
I'm going to keep it.
And then King of Monsters gets 1 extra.
Right. Okay.
Yep.
So that's the refresh. And now.
Now the event phase!
Whoa, do it.
So we're going to move the tanks 1 space towards the nearest kaiju. Well, son of a
That's
bitch.
you. Suck a duck. What?
We each get 1.
Okay. And you get to
So-
place an extra one, don't you?
I do. First, we are going to each lose 1 energy from the tanks.
Oh,
They
thank
shot
you.
at us. Pew, pew.
Pew pew.
Yep, and then if the number of tanks on the board is equal to or fewer than the number of players, and there's only 2 tanks.
Yep.
So I get to put 1 more. Let's put it over here.
Okay.
All right. And then the trains.
Oh, right.
So you destroyed a train. Actually, there's no.
Oh, there's one here.
train. Yep. So I get to place 1 more train,
Mm-hmm.
and let's put it here.
Okay. And don't you get to move this one?
I do.
think?
Yep. I have
One
to move
space?
it. Yep.
Okay.
So let's put it this way.
Okay. Okay.
That's it. Oh, and then
The people
Oxygen
trap.
Destroyer.
Oh,
Oh, those
no.
people are getting closer.
I see. Okay, is that everything?
That's it. We're back to the action phase.
This isn't anything, the rush thingy. Okay. Okay. Back to it.
Back to it. You go first.
I
King of
do.
Monsters.
I do. Thanks for noticing. Oh, okay.
King of the Monsters.
I see. Okay.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So you got one trophy card over there. Yeah, what am I going to do?
Oh, I see.
Oh, I need to. Do I have any of those barrage cards?
Okay.
Oh, yes.
I'm
yes.
going to.
Oh, yes.
Oh, he does. I know. I saw it. It was on the top of your deck. I saw it. I saw everything.
Mhm.
I'm cruising around on a path of destruction. It doesn't cost me any energy, and I get to move to and destroy a small building or vehicle in the space you end your movement. So I'm just going to come way.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Sorry, Mothra. 2. I'm coming over here, and I'm destroying one of these small buildings.
All right.
Okay, so as I just move it off the thing.
Yeah, put it on that track, and you get 2 energy
Okay.
for destroying that small
1,
building.
2. Is destroying the small building working against us? I forget.
It just works us closer to the
end
track.
point. Oof.
Exactly.
Okay, to the humans
Yeah,
winning.
so our buildings are
Okay, gotcha.
the oxygen destroyers coming this way. So we basically have 1, 2, 3 rounds. But if we get 2 more buildings, we only have 2 rounds before the end of the
Ooh,
game. So,
okay, all right.
so I got to get some points in.
Whoa, get those points in.
So
Dun, dun,
there's
dun.
so many things to do. How do I pull this off? So I'm going to.
I just moved to the edge so Godzilla could get some perspective. You know,
Godzilla needs.
sometimes
to
you can't
power
see
up.
the forest for the trees, or the
Okay.
city for
Okay,
all the
I'm going to
buildings.
play this Screech card. And it's
Ooh.
going to move. It's going to activate my 3rd head. I'm not fully powered. And it says I can draw 2 cards, then discard 1 from my hand. So I'm going to draw 2 cards.
You get to go shopping, really.
I do.
3-headed shopper. Okay.
And I'm going to, I'll discard this one.
I see. Huh. I see. Do I see? Not really. I'm trying to decide what to do.
Oh, you're so dead.
Why am I dead?
Oh, I've got it all lined up right here.
Oh, forget it.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm gonna. Oh, this sounds fun. I'm gonna guess this is how this works, but I'm not sure. Can you explain this heat ray to me? It's a 4 attack on a range of 2.
That's correct.
So do I don't have to be right. I don't have to be right on you, or how does that work?
You can, if I'm 2 away from you. So if I'm in this space, for example, you can do 4 damage to me.
Okay.
Without being next to me.
Gotcha. I see. Okay. So I could discard to move and then play a card. No, right? To get closer to you?
You could. That's true.
Right? Okay.
Yes, cards with range allow you to target a kaiju up to a certain number of spaces away in a straight line. Range attacks are made for damage only and cannot be used against buildings.
Okay.
Any small or large buildings, vehicles, or other kaiju between you and the target do not obstruct your ranged attack.
Do you see how I like to attack him? I've constantly attacked him. I like to
Well, you have
fight.
to, that's the point of the game. Yeah, that's the only way to get victory points.
Yeah, totally.
All the buildings and the rubble, it's just extra.
Right. It's just extra. Okay, so I guess in order to be able to do that card, I would discard 1 to be able to move, and then I get to momentum, so I get to play an additional card, and that's how I would do that.
That is correct.
Is that correct? Then let's do it. Whoa. And okay, so I'm going to discard
All right.
chunk just to move, and I get to move 1, right? I'm
Yep.
saying right to you, so
Correct.
you can say yes. Thank you. That's called communication, people. Okay, so I just move one,
Yep.
right? And now I get to play any other
Because you have
card.
momentum thanks to your discard ability.
Right. And so now I'm doing this.
Whoa, heat ray!
Heat ray 4 attack. Ooh. So say that again. So I am 2 away from you. Do you feel it? Okay.
I block it!
Whoa! All
So
of
I
it?
have a counter. Basically, it does 2 damage blocked. So
You still take 2?
So you take 2. Yep. So you can draw 2 cards from the top.
And
of my...
keep the one with the highest amount of victory points,
That's
like
correct.
a million o'clock. Whoa! And I put this. No.
This.
But where do I put the one I don't want?
My discard pile.
There you go. Who wants 0 victory points? Not me. Zoop, zoop, zoop. That's why they call me the king.
All right.
Oh snap!
Oh shit! Is it my turn? Is it my turn?
Oh no! It's clearly it's still my turn. Okay, do it. Barrage me, yo. Oh no! What does it say? Oh no!
That is a triple beam.
Oh, one
All
beam.
3 of my heads are firing at once.
You're just doing that because I beamed you.
So I have a range 3 attack. You're within my range.
Oh no!
I do 3 damage, but thanks to my barrage ability,
What?
by spending my 3 heads,
Yes.
I get a +3 damage, and
Oh.
I can take 2 additional trophies.
So I have to defend with 6?
You have to defend 6 damage, and whatever cards I draw, I get to basically take 3 trophies.
Let me just tell you right now, I have no shields in my hand.
No!
I don't.
All right.
So, and I can't transform these or change them. There's no. Is there any magical Godzilla ability? Nothing. Oh, what's that? Oh. Whoa. Is this my exit music? Oh dear. Okay, well I cannot defend, I guess, if there's just no shields here.
All right.
So
So
I can't like attack you back or anything. No.
Nope.
Okay, well then take it.
So I get to take 6 cards.
2, 3, 4. We should do it in Japanese. Ichi. No, wait. What is it?
Yeah, do that.
You do it.
Mhm.
Tom,
All right.
fun little note. Tom also studied the Japanese language for several years.
All right, so I get to take 1 trophy, and
Hi.
then thanks to my triple beam, I get to take 2 additional trophies.
So
1,
doesn't it?
2, and then all of these are your discard pile, madame.
So he just got 3. He got a stack of 3 victory points, and I have a stack of 2.
That's it.
Holy moly.
And I got another one lined up. Oh, wait, that cost me 4 energy. 1,
Yeah,
2,
oh wait,
3,
that cost you 4 energy. Oh yes, oh yes. Well, let's see here. I see. I can throw a vehicle or a kaiju, I guess. Oh, I could. So I could move one and throw the tank? Is that true?
You could move 1 and then throw the tank. Yeah.
But and does it do anything if I throw the tank at you? No.
I don't think so.
Okay, I wouldn't think so either, because they were talking about obstruction.
It'd be cool if you could attack.
I don't, I'm just thinking.
Oh, no, you can attack. When you throw a vehicle, choose a space within maximum distance and throw it, blah, blah, blah. Or if you throw it to another kaiju within maximum distance, you may throw the vehicle into the kaiju, dealing 1 damage to them and destroying the thrown vehicle. If there are multiple kaiju in the space, choose which one takes damage.
Okay.
And I can't defend it.
Well,
So
all right
that's a
then.
good way to just take some damage.
Okay. So.
Man, we should have been throwing vehicles at each other from the beginning.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so I don't need to. Oh, so I do need to move to get to the tank, correct?
That's correct.
Okay. Well, I'll just do it this way. I'm doing a tail slide.
Whoa!
1, 2, 3, 3 energy. I need to move up to 2, but I don't have to.
You don't have to.
I could just move
Yeah,
to the tank,
yeah.
but I don't even have to throw the tank. I can just attack 3. Is this how this card works?
Yeah, so what that means is you can throw the tank up to 3 spaces away.
Okay.
So if you didn't want to throw it at me, you could throw it at
Oh, no,
this
I wanna
building
throw
over
it-
here, or this building over here.
Up to 3. No.
Yeah.
So I'm moving there, and then I'm going to throw something. So,
Yeah.
I want to throw the tank at you,
All right.
please. Cue the sounds. Dun, dun, dun. He's going to pick it up. I pick it up.
Oh, yes, pick it up.
Throw it at you.
That was perfect. All right, so you get 1 point energy for the tank,
Okay.
and then you take 1 damage from me. So take the top card.
Because you're not defending.
Yeah, I can't.
And I just take this?
Unless it says 0 victory points, and then you just put it in my discard pile. Because you can't ever take 0 victory points.
Oh, snappity snap.
Oh, no.
Them's are some delicious victory points. Okay.
All right.
All right. I guess it's your turn.
My turn. Oh, it's time to do it again.
Oh, no.
Triple beam.
Oh, I feel it. Oh, man. What's happening?
1, 2, 3, 4 energy. Now I do basically. Oh, no, I can't.
Oh, because it has no heads.
Because I have no head.
You lost your head.
So I only do 3 damage.
Wah, wah.
Whoa.
Whoa! There were glitches and stitches, and there were battles, and there was heat rays, and we lost our heads.
We
and
lost the stream, and Godzilla was angry.
Yeah, we shorted out everything, but it's okay. We're picking up right where we left off.
Tokyo Clash continues.
So before we short-circuited there,
We're like grappling. Look at that.
Yes, we're grappling. I decided to go ahead and use this card, and I moved 1 space, and it says here that I could have moved up to 3, but now I can also play momentum card. Is that true?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, and it's the only card I have left in my hand. It doesn't cost me any energy. I don't know if that matters or not.
It doesn't.
I destroy a vehicle or small building in my space, and I see a tank.
Whoa, she's destroying the tank.
I'm destroying the tank, and I'm letting you live for 1 more day.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm destroying it. I'm destroying it.
Move this hand.
Oh, sorry.
So you can see.
Dun, dun, dun. And then I'm even gonna, oh, it's a crushing grip. Ugh. Oh, that was satisfying. I can't even tell you. Okay. What is my tank? It's like 1?
It's 1 energy. Yep.
Okay,
So you get
thank
1 energy.
Thank you. Okay.
All right. Now I am also going to.
Nothing in my hand. So very vulnerable.
I'm just going to play Mangle, which gives me 1 charged head, and I can destroy a small building or vehicle within 1 range.
Oh, great. You got plenty of small buildings to choose from.
I do. Do I want a small building, or do I want that? I think I want that
Oh,
train.
the train. The train is worth more. There you go. Whoa.
1, 2, 3.
Nice. Nice work. Oh, dear, I passed.
You
For I
passed?
have no cards.
All right, then I'm going to play this last card
Uh-oh.
that costs me 3 energy.
Whoa.
And it's called Fury. Anytime I move, I can destroy a vehicle or small building in the space that I end my movement in.
Okay.
And that's it.
Well, how far are you moving?
No, it's just a.
Oh, it's an
thing.
enhancement.
It's an enhancement.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
it's
So wherever you
something I
land, you can destroy stuff once
That's right.
at your final destination.
do. That's right.
You can destroy things. Nice. Good for you. All right.
All right.
Refresh.
Refresh. Drop to 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Am I still king of the monsters?
You are still. Oh, nope, because I attacked you. I attacked you last, so I get the hit in the monsters
Okay.
now.
So, because I just draw 5 cards. Should I reshuffle
You should
these
reshuffle those,
and,
yep.
and create a pile? Okay, so I got up to 5 cards.
All right, let me do the events. So the tank's going to move 1 and take 1 energy from you.
Whoops.
And then we're going to place another tank.
Who's not the king? I am. I'm not the king.
Oh, that's right. You get to place the
I'm
tank.
not the king. Place it right here. I don't know why, but that's what I'm doing.
All right.
Okay.
And then the trains.
Yep.
You get to place 1 more train.
I get to place the train. Thank you. I'm gonna place it.
And you get to move that train.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna place this train here. And there's no
Yep.
train track there, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna place this one here,
All right.
and I'm gonna move this one here.
All right.
Okay.
That's perfect.
Okay. What else happens?
That's it. And the oxygen destroyer.
Whoa. Okay.
We are 2 rounds away from the end of the game.
Uh-oh. And so we both have a stack of victory points, right? And we have some energy, but the only thing that counts for winning is
These piles of
victory points. All right. Okay. Okay. And you get to go first now since you're king of the monsters.
I do get to go first.
What a gem.
Whoa!
You also get to draw an extra card.
I did draw an extra card.
Whoa.
All right. What can we do? I'm going to attack you for 2, and that increases my head value to 2.
I think I forgot to use this enhancement. But anyway.
What's your enhancement?
It was a ranged attack. I think I did that a while ago.
Oh, okay.
But it doesn't matter. I mean, whatever. I'll do it again sometime. Sorry, what card did you play?
I played my Gravity Beam.
Whoa, what's that do?
That increases my head by 1, and it does 2 damage to
Oof,
you.
2 damage. Okay. So that would mean you would get to pick some of my cards, correct?
Yes. And if you don't fully block it, I get to throw you 1 space in any direction.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna fully. What are you doing?
I had to pay the energy cost of the card.
I'm gonna block you. 3.
Whoa, you fully blocked
It
it.
fully blocks an attack. I may take a power-up card from my discard pile and add it to my hand.
Nice.
So it has to say this power-up.
Yep.
Right, so I'm gonna do that.
From your discard pile. You don't have any
Oh.
discard pile.
Oh.
Because you just
Oh,
reshuffle
discard.
your deck.
Whoops. Okay. Well,
There
never
you
mind.
go.
Anyway, I defended.
Yep. All right.
Okay. That's your turn. Whoops. Ooh,
Yeah.
what's that? Ooh, that's kind of fun. Oh, yes. I can do that for sure. That's a good one. These are all good things. Oh, I see. I have 2 of these. That's funny. Okay.
All right. Yes, I got lots of things coming your way, so you better be careful.
Okay, well.
Oh, here he comes.
Okay, well, I guess.
Yep.
Well, I'm just going to do this. It's
Oh,
spend
that's
an energy. It's a victory pose.
All right. Whoa.
And so I should move 1. I guess I don't have to, but
Yeah.
I will. I'm going to move 1. I'm going to go this way for some reason. But I'm not going to turn my back on you, of course. And
Of
this is
course.
the additional thing I get to do. I get to choose a card from my discard pile and add it to my hand.
Yep.
I'm taking this defense back.
Whoa.
Whoa. Okay.
Oh,
guess
she's
that's my
getting all
turn.
defensed up. Right. Well, I have 0 energy, so I'm definitely going to need to get some.
He's gotta
energy
start
back
throwing
somehow.
stuff.
I got to start throwing stuff.
Let me see.
So I think I'm gonna play this rush card, and that's going to allow me to move 3 and get momentum.
Oh, all right. Where are you headed? Headed. See what I did there?
I think I'm gonna move because I want to be able to destroy one of these big buildings,
Mm-hmm.
but none of the vehicles align with any. I guess this one does. So I'm gonna move here.
Okay. Which one? Oh, I see. You're in this one? You're in this one with the
I'm in
train
that
and the
one, yep.
tank? Okay. And what are you doing?
Then I'm gonna use. No, I can't use that. All right, I'm going to then discard a card to throw a vehicle or kaiju 1 space. So I'm going to throw this train 1 space. It's going to throw.
Is this momentum or something that you're doing? Because you already played a card. That's what I'm sorry.
Yep, my rush
gotcha.
card
Thank
has
you.
a momentum at the
Okay.
bottom of it. So
I
then
just
I'm
wasn't
playing
paying
the
attention.
discard action.
Okay.
And I'm taking this
Oh, no.
train and I'm throwing it into this building.
Whoa! Nice. Uh-oh.
Is that 3? Yeah. So I get 2 for the building and 3 energy for the train. So that gives me a total of 5 energy now.
Okay.
But only 3 cards left.
I think this is what I'm going to do. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think. Let me add. This isn't? I don't know if this matters. Remind me of this heat ray thing again.
If I'm 2 away from you.
Is this 2 away? It's not a straight line.
Yeah.
Is it, or do
It
I
doesn't
have to move?
be a
It doesn't have to be a straight
for
line.
range. Yeah.
Okay.
It just has to be 2 hexes away.
Okay. So it
you are
is.
Yep. So I'm in your range for the
Right.
heat ray. Yes.
Okay. Gotcha. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to heat ray.
Whoa.
I'm spending the 2. And it's a 4 attack, right?
4 attack.
And when I make a ranged attack, does this happen now or later?
Yes.
Discard this card to increase the damage by 1 and gain an extra trophy.
Oh shit, I would do that.
Okay, so I can do this now?
Mhm.
And does this go away forever?
Yep, because you have to discard that.
Okay, so anyway, so that's what I'm doing. So I'm really attacking you with 5, is that
Yep.
correct? Okay, so I'm doing
I don't
a 5.
have any defense.
Yes. Okay.
So there's only 2 cards here, so let me reshuffle this deck for you. So you have.
Discard this card to increase the damage by 1 and gain an extra trophy. Okay.
Yep. So let's gain the next trophy.
So I get to take how many of your cards?
So you're going to take 5 of my cards, and then you're going to take 2 of those cards as a trophy.
For trophies. Okay.
The
Sweet.
2 highest value. of
Yeah.
those cards.
And this just goes here. Okay.
So there you go.
Did you see him shuffle these? Did you see how he picked the cards for me? I did. I'm keeping 2 of the highest. Oh, here's a 10 and a 5. Just kidding. That's not true. That's not true. Yes, let's see here. What do I got here? Nice, nice, nice.
They're just numbers.
Yeah, but they're all.
Just so you know, too, whoever has the King of the Monsters token gets 2 extra victory points at the end of the game. So,
Oh, that's exciting.
and guess what? Since you just attacked me,
Yeah.
you get the King of the Monsters token.
Nice.
These go in my discard pile.
Oh, okay. Ooh.
And now it's my turn.
Okay. Good luck to you.
Oh, don't you worry.
Uh-oh, here he goes. Now he's talking smack.
All right, I'm attacking you with Gravity Beam. Costs me 2 energy.
Uh-huh.
I get my final head. Oh, my head is fully charged.
Whoa, okay.
And I do 2 damage
Okay,
in range 2 to you. So you're in my range.
okay. So I could just give you 2 cards and you would take how many? 1? Like if I accept the attack.
If you accept the attack, then I take the top 2 cards from your deck, and I
you-
take 1 of those
Okay,
as a trophy.
Gotcha. I say no to that!
Whoa! Did you fully block it?
I did.
Yes, you did.
And I can take a power-up card from my discard pile and add it to my hand if there is one, which there is because I just used it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's the enhanced range.
Oh, look at that. All right,
Okay.
that's my turn.
That's your turn, eh? All right. Right. Let's see here. That's your. Oh dear, what to do? What to do?
Yes.
Okay.
I forgot if I moved. I forgot I had this enhancement that when I move into a space, I can also destroy a vehicle or a small building.
Do you
in
want to
space.
destroy a vehicle? Do it.
Yes, I think I actually destroyed that tank.
Yeah.
Which gives me 1.
Nice. Okay.
Because I'm gonna need it.
You're gonna need all the help you can get. Let's see. I'm not sure what I want to do, so talk amongst yourselves over there.
Yes, there's all sorts of things. I'm amazed how many small buildings are still left. I thought we would be using those a lot more.
But the detriment to hitting the small buildings is moving up our
it
oxygen
makes the
track,
oxygen track go faster.
right?
Because 1 more small building, and then basically we only have 2 turns instead of 3 turns left.
I got
So I might want to. No, because you have more trophy cards than me right now. So it's very interesting. How do you time the timing of ending the game? How do we do that? I don't know.
I'm not sure.
All I know is I'm coming for you.
Okay.
You
All
better
right.
be ready.
You be quiet. Okay, well, I'm gonna do this here. I'm gonna spend the energy, and I'm gonna take a card out of my discard pile,
All right.
which is my my dorsal plates for defense, because
Dorsal plates.
apparently he's coming for me.
All right.
All right, so that's my turn, I guess.
That's your turn. Uh-oh.
What? Oh no!
That's the sound of Godzilla being in pain.
Oh no! What is it?
Triple beam.
Oh man!
Oh, and look at that. There's 3 charged heads.
6! I've had this happen before.
That's 6 damage, and I can take 2 additional trophies.
Okay, well, I can only defend the 3.
So that means
I mean, should I even?
it's
I
good
guess I
because
should.
basically I can't take 0. So even though I could take 3 trophies,
Yeah.
if they're 3 zeros, I get nothing.
Right.
So I only have 3 cards.
So at least you do take 3 cards and not 6, because I had
6.
no defense
Yep.
at one time. Okay.
Yep.
Right.
But no, I get to take all 3.
You do? Why?
Because I get 1 trophy, and then my special 3-head ability says you may take 2 additional trophies.
Whoa, that's really good. Okay, and you're king now, no?
I am king now, yes.
Okay. I don't think we were taking good care of that card earlier, but
Yeah,
okay, so that's your turn?
that's my turn.
All right.
I only have 1 card left.
Yes, you only have 1 card left. Let's see here. I pass.
Oh, yeah? Well, I'm looking at where those tanks are, and I don't want a tank coming to get me, so I think I'm going to discard to move 1.
Okay.
I'm just going to move a little out of the way.
Okay. All right. Now it's my turn. Right.
Your turn.
Okay. I will. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna discard. To move 1 space.
All
Junk.
right.
And then I did that. And now what do I get to do? I have momentum, right?
Yep, you have momentum, so you can play 1 more card if you want.
Okay.
You have to play the card effect
Okay.
and spend the energy. It costs energy.
Okay. Or what else can I do? That's
Or you
it.
can pass.
I can pass.
But since I've already passed, that would be ending the turn.
Right. But I can't discard again, right?
Actually, I just passed once, and then it's your turn. So when you pass, it'll come to me, and when I pass, the round is over. So.
Right. But I just discarded to move.
Yep.
But I need to not be with the tank because I don't want to take any. So that was my question. If I discard to move, then I can only do. Then
What's
I get
on the
momentum.
card.
Then I can only do what's on the card. And if
Yep.
it's to attack,
You can throw the vehicle.
I can
with
throw
your
the
attack.
vehicle, right?
Yep.
Okay, but I got to spend the 2 to throw it.
Yep.
So 1, 2. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm going to throw it.
Yep.
And how far does it get to go? Or
It gets to go 2 in any direction, or up to 2 in any direction.
up to 2, right? But it has to be. This is when it has to be straight.
Yep.
Correct.
Yeah. So you probably want
Throw the tank, and that's his points, and this is points.
Yeah. Either way you cut it, that tank's going to do damage to you because it's going to move 1 in your direction, and you're only going to throw 2 away. So this is a good chance for you to just get more energy for it. So you want to smash one of those buildings. So choose a building, either one of these buildings or one of these buildings to smash the tank into.
I don't understand what you're saying. Go
I'm
ahead.
saying if you throw this 2 away,
Yeah.
when the event comes, the tanks move 1 towards you and they do damage.
Gotcha.
So you're going to take damage regardless. So
Okay.
throwing the tank is not going to help
So
you.
what are you saying?
I'm saying if you throw it here, destroy this building and destroy this tank,
Okay.
then they both get destroyed. You won't take the damage,
Oh.
and you get.
Because that's the 2. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Oh yes,
Two.
please.
Yep.
Let us do that. Thank you.
Okay. Well, you need to do the official way.
Oh gosh. It's a tail whip. You gotta.
All right. So there's where buildings are in this
Yeah,
round.
I know. And do I end on this space? And this goes away too.
No, you don't move. You threw the tank.
Okay.
Yeah.
Doesn't it go away? No.
Oh wait, you were on this space.
I was here with the tank.
Yeah.
You said
And
destroy
it went
tank.
here. The tank destroyed 2.
That's what I was promised in the Godzilla
Yes.
contract.
Tanks are worth
So I don't
1
move.
point, and
Okay.
the buildings worth 2 points. So
Okay,
you get
so I have
3
4.
energy. Yep.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
All done.
I'm out of cards. You're out of cards. Now what happens?
Now we do the events.
Okay.
So the tanks move. There are no tanks on the board. Look at that. We did
Okay.
it. We did it.
Yeah, but
Kaiju for the win. Now we get to place tanks.
yeah,
So,
I was gonna say we have to place.
Yep. If the number of tanks on the board is equal to or less than the number of players, each player except the king
Gimme.
places a tank. Oh, that's one way to do it.
That's one way to do it.
All right, and then the trains. There's one train that we need to place, and this train needs to move. So
Okay.
move that train,
All right.
and then place this train on another track.
Okay. Okay.
All right,
And what else?
draw 5 cards.
And did we move the oxygenator?
We're going to in a minute. We should have drawn 5 cards first.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. I mean, it's not like we're
All right,
looking at them.
oxygen.
Goes down.
So this is officially, I think, the last round because
This will end the game.
as soon as the next oxygen destroyer phase happens, the game will be over.
Okay. Goes down. Whoops. Where was
Yeah,
I?
you were there.
I got 1 and then I got 2 more. So I think that's right.
That's good.
Oh gosh.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, I'm the king of monsters. so
Yeah,
I
you're
get
the
to
king of
roll
monsters,
first.
yo.
Well, my heads are completely depleted. I got
Oh.
4 energy.
Okay.
So do I want to go after heads? Do I just want to go after the killing blow? You're 4 away from me, so I don't have enough range. So I'm going to play this Screech card. That gives me 1 charged head, and I can draw 2 cards, then discard 1.
Okay. Let's see.
Now it's your turn.
Yes, it is my turn. Nice.
All right.
There's
There's a train there you could
I know.
throw.
Yeah.
That's 3 energy for you. There's
Yeah.
also a building.
Yeah, I'm doing this. I'm going to destroy a small building or vehicle in the space you enter movement.
All right.
So I could move 2. I'm only going to move 1, and I'm going to throw this train.
All right.
Right?
Yeah,
So-
it says destroy the train, right?
Yeah. Destroy. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Destroy.
Yep, so you get 3
Yeah.
energy, and that gets destroyed.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
All right. I am going to. I'm going to play this card, which I probably shouldn't because it's a defense card, but it gives me 1 more head,
Uh-huh.
and it lets me move 1 space towards the nearest kaiju.
Whoa, that's me.
And I'm going to move this way, and that will destroy one of these buildings,
Okay.
and that gets me 2 energy.
Whoa, nice.
That's because I have this special Fury enhancement that anytime I move, I can destroy a vehicle or small building in the space
That you end on?
you end your movement on.
I see. I see.
All right.
Okay.
Triple beam is coming for you.
Oh,
That's all I have
man.
to say.
Oh, man.
1 more head.
Yes, I
I
just
don't
kind
think
of.
I have any more head cards.
Uh-oh,
That's no
listen to
good.
him talk over there.
That's no good.
Damage this card. Oh. I just really don't know. Okay, I guess.
You gonna
guess
try to damage me?
No, I'm just going to do this. I'm going to move.
Oh, shit.
1,
Oh.
2, 3.
Oh, all right.
3 and momentum, so I get to do another card, correct?
Yep, correct.
And I can do any card
That you can pay for, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just going to put this power up in here
All right.
for my range.
Is that
my
the range one?
My
Yes.
classic ranged attack.
That's a good card.
It is a good
Gives you
card.
+1 on the range. It's
Yep.
not bad.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to. Well, I don't have a head, so I can't do the special attack for you. So I'm going to do this.
Yep.
I'm going to move 3 with momentum.
Whoa. Uh-oh.
1, 2.
2.
I'm coming in, buddy.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's happening?
And I
Oh.
destroy a building.
Okay. Yes, because that's where you land. Oh. Oh. Now what's happening? What's your momentum card?
Now I'm going to triple beam.
Oh, what?
So it's 3 damage.
Okay.
It's not special because I don't have 3 heads.
Right. So it's just
So
3.
it's just 3 damage, and I take 1 trophy if I can get it through.
Okay. Well, I can block for 2. I gain 1 energy for each point of damage this card doesn't block, so I get an energy at
that's good.
least. But
Yep,
you also get trophy.
But I only get this 1 card,
Okay.
and it's a 0.
0. So sorry, King. What is it, King Ghidorah?
What a waste of a triple beam.
Whoa. Okay.
All right, that's it.
All right. Oh, let's see. I can throw you because we're in the same space.
You can.
So I don't have any more cards though. So if I discard this, do I just get to throw you?
Yep.
I do? I'm just asking.
Discard a card, throw a vehicle or kaiju.
Yep, that's what I'm doing.
1 space.
All right. I'm throwing you, yo.
Probably into this power plant.
Probably, so I can have that destruction.
So you get 2 energy plus 1 card. But first.
What? Oh. Oh, sorry, throwing. Oh, I'm ruining the whole board. You guys. Yes, thank you. Throw yourself. Yes, yes. What did I get? 2?
You get 2 energy, and then you also get to draw 1 card.
Did I do this already? Surely not. I don't think so. Roll the tape and draw 1 card?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Now you have an extra card.
Yes, I do. Okay, I guess
All
it's
right.
your turn, right?
It is my turn.
Okay.
I'm going to... I'm just going to...
What's the matter?
I'm just going to move 1 space by discarding this card.
What?
We're coming in.
Oh,
Coming in
forget
hot.
it. Okay. This doesn't cost me anything. I get to move to and destroy a small building or a vehicle. So I'm going to get over. Where's the train? Where is it? Oh.
There's no train 2 away. There's a train here, and you already destroyed 1 train.
Yeah. Are you saying I can't destroy more than 1 train or something? 1, 2. I'm destroying this building.
All right.
What do I get? 1?
You get 2 points, 2 energy, and the building goes on the other side of the oxygen destroyer.
Well, I am maxed out at energy.
All right. I think that's it's no good.
It's no good. How come?
Well, the only 2 cards I have left are defense cards,
Mhm.
so I can't.
That's what
do
happened to me in the first round. Okay, well,
Yeah.
I guess you'd be
So I'm
passing.
gonna pass.
I don't have any cards, so I pass.
All right.
So what happens?
So once all players have passed, you go to the event phase. So choose cards you want to discard and draw up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
I get 1
You get
extra
one
because I'm
more.
thinking of the monsters.
Mhm.
Then we do the event phase. Tank is going to move into your space and take 1 energy
Energy.
from you.
Okay.
You get to place 1 more tank
Mhm.
on the
Yes,
board.
I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Let's see. Okay.
All right. The tank has to go on the edges.
Oh, thank you.
Yep.
Not in the water.
Not in the water. There you go.
Get it together.
You get to move that train.
Okay.
And then you get to place another train on any track that's not on the same tile.
Okay.
All right. End of game scoring. If the game ends, each player counts the total dominance. Otherwise, we're going to do the oxygen destroyer marker. So now let me just make sure that we didn't already pass it or not.
Okay.
If the oxygen destroyer marker and the small building tokens have passed each other on the damage track, the game ends. If the oxygen destroyer marker has not passed or is only adjacent to a small building token, a new round begins and play proceeds. Nope, so that's it. Game's over.
It's over because it would move to here or because it's already surrounded.
Yep. Each player counts total dominance value on the cards in their trophy pile. The player who holds the most wins.
Oh, and you get extra points for having the.
I do. So these are
What a
my
gem.
trophy cards, and those are your trophy cards.
These are mine, and these are mine, and these are mine. So now it's just straight up. What are we doing? Oh.
All right.
All right. Well, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to beat you. So I've got 5, 6, 7, 8.
All right. I've got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Oh.
9,
Oh.
10, 11.
Oh, it was close.
Whoa. But King Ghidorah wins!
Wow. Nice work. Nice work. Yeah, okay. Wah, wah. That's exactly right. That's how Godzilla feels on the inside. All right, that was it.
So there you go. Godzilla Tokyo Clash. Let's see what she thinks. All right.
Yeah, all right.
Tokyo Clash.
All right, Tokyo Clash on a Sunday afternoon. I don't know. Let's see here. I think overall for me, I had fun.
Yeah.
Attacking you because that's something that I like to do.
Yes.
Yeah, so I had fun attacking you. I don't really mind that I lost. It was a close game. I feel like now that I've played it once, I may be able to use a better combination of cards. But I don't know. I don't know if that actually exists, to be honest, my first impression. I don't know if it's going to get any better or more profound, or there's going to be a great combination of things that I didn't, that I could pull off next time.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, first off, this is another one in the long line of this rulebook sucks ass.
Ooh, yeah.
It's the most confusing rulebook because, mainly because of this concept that the attack icon on the card could mean that you can throw things or damage things, but you can throw certain things, but not certain other things, but damage things, but not certain other things. But if you throw things, with the throwing of the path can lead to this other thing and that thing, and but once you can do that, and then this thing can attack this thing, but this thing can hurt this thing.
Whoa, I'm exhausted.
I'm like, what the hell? Like, why can't it just be throw a car and the car does damage or the things do damage? Like, why do we have to have all of these silly rules to just make it more complicated? Or if it's... So anyway, it took a good 2 rounds, I think. But after the second round, I think we understood how I throw and what I need to throw and how can I make the most.
Yes.
And once we got it, then it was like, oh, this is fun, and you can just play it very easily. You knew what you needed to do. You knew I want to do this power up to get this much damage, but I need this much energy, so let me throw a car into a building to get that much energy, and then I'll be able to, or let me get the momentum cards so that way I can do 2 actions in a turn and build it up.
Yes.
But it took a good 2 to 3 rounds, and when the game only goes, I mean, we played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rounds. The whole game took 5 rounds, and it took us an hour to play.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. This game should take 30 minutes to play, and it should last 8 rounds.
And it should be a bloodbath, shouldn't it?
Yeah, and I think that's the trouble with it, is that it's
stodgy.
Yeah, or fiddly. It's definitely got a lot of little rules that are silly. But once you know it, then it's like, oh, it went a lot quicker, and we got the idea behind it. But then I think you're right. There's only so many things you can do with move and attack before you're like, this game's going to be stale after a while.
Yeah,
right?
It's going to be stale after a while for sure. And for someone who's not necessarily a gamer, the analysis paralysis, as we like to talk about, kind of came into play a little bit. I was like, oh, yeah.
So that's something good to be said from a gamer perspective, that there are a lot of choices, there are a lot of meaningful choices that you could make with the cards in your hand versus what can be done in
Sure.
the discard abilities.
Yes, but for someone like me, it's the with the lack of gaming experience in life in general, it's not so easy for someone like me to come to the quick conclusion of what the combination is going to acquire or do.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? And
Yeah.
which one's going to outweigh and which one's going to be the best? Which is why, I was like, explain this to me one more time, and how does this work? And for me, a little bit, I'm probably totally wrong. I do enjoy being able to discard a card and to get to do this.
So at least you do something. If your cards in your hand are total garbage, you have some
Right.
choices.
And
I like that the move gives you a momentum, so you can like move and then do an attack card.
yeah,
So yeah, it's definitely.
yeah, that's okay. I mean, I'm kind of wondering why does it have to be that way? Why do I need to discard something and then to be able to actually do an action that's on one of the cards in my hand? I don't know. That's just me talking out loud.
Yeah, I mean, I get thematically that the monsters need to power up their energy before they can do a giant
Sure.
blast or something.
Yeah.
So yeah, it works thematically. I think just from a gameplay perspective, though, it's it was fun to play once we knew what we were doing.
Yes.
But we didn't know what we were doing
The
until
learning
halfway
curve
through.
is,
Yeah. So hopefully this video will help people to.
it's just kind of wonky. Maybe it's kind of like, wait, what's happening?
Yeah, because it's definitely.
I do love throwing things. That's fun.
Yes, the throwing mechanic is fun.
Yeah, throwing things, throwing trains, and throwing other monsters is fun. I don't feel like.
Yeah, maybe in the 2-player game there needs to be a way to throw monsters and the monsters take damage.
Yeah.
Because I get it in a 3-player game. I mean, if you throw a monster into another monster, they take damage. But or maybe in a 2-player game, you should put out a random third monster that doesn't attack, but he's there to be able to throw other monsters into.
Yeah.
So that way you can use the throw ability for a damage to a kaiju.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, what I was thinking was, this is the game. These victory points.
Yep.
All the other stuff is just flavor. This is what you're trying to do to win. This is what you need to do to win the game. And the only way you can do this is by attacking other kaiju.
Is by attacking you and getting to go through your cards.
Throwing a tank or a building or destroying the humans.
Yeah.
It does not get you any power. It's
just that stuff is just energy so that you can play these cards.
Right.
And
so that's the thing you got to get in your head, is that really you have to aggressively attack the other kaiju or you won't win. And a lot of people might get this game and want to destroy buildings and have fun destroying buildings.
That's what Godzilla does.
And at the end of the day, or at the end of the game, you didn't win. And then you're like, what the hell? You know? So, because it wasn't, I think, clear so much. I mean, it was a little bit clear, but
it was
that this
clear.
is the victory condition, but it just.
But it wasn't. But it wasn't reinforced through the actions that you're taking necessarily.
Right.
I think is the deal.
So anyway, I had tons of fun.
Yeah, it was fun. It's not hard to get energy. That doesn't, I never felt like, oh no, I'm never going to have enough to do something. I never felt that. So I don't know if that's good or bad to have an easy access to energy. It was fun. So it was fun. We both love Godzilla. He loves Godzilla themed things even more than I do. And I've just become a fan over the years. So I think the figs you enjoyed the pieces, right?
Yeah, that's right. The little, because we didn't. There's King Ghidorah. So it comes with these little tiny miniatures, and they're definitely smaller than they look on the box, but they're still cute. It comes with 2 others we didn't play with, Mothra and Megalodon.
Yeah.
But it's like if you compare this Godzilla to this Godzilla,
right. Our random Godzilla hanging around.
They're a little different, but again, why did you have these really cool figs and not have really cool buildings, right? The large buildings are cool.
Yeah, here's your large building.
Yeah, so the large buildings are really cool. These are what come with the game.
Right.
But then, why did I have to go break out my Memoir 44 to get these tanks, right? These tanks don't come with the game. It's
Do these large? Do these? Oh yeah, these do. These come with the game. The power plants and things like that, and the radar.
You can barely even tell that this is a tank. This is the tank that comes with the game. It's just a piece of cardboard,
like the train.
But I mean, even it's so dark. The
like
art is so dark, you can't even tell what it is. Like, yeah, if you have this train and this tank on this dark
board
tile, you can't. When I laid it out at first, I'm like, you can't even see what this stuff is. That's why I had to go get the Tiny Towns buildings and
You're good for something, Tiny Towns. Oh, I did not check out our Tiny Towns playthrough.
44 tanks, because I mean, it adds to the visceralness of the game, but ultimately,
so
the components are really cool. They're halfway awesome and halfway crappy, and so like how do you? It's just they didn't go all the way with it. It would have been just a little bit more to give. And
like some terrain,
right? And like, what? This is a missed opportunity. I have this tile and the black, the
hello, the back
is
of
blank.
The tile is blank.
Like, why
no artwork at all? Why isn't there an alternate terrain?
Terrain, exactly. So now I only have limited to this amount of tiles. Like when you're using the rush hour with the trains, you have to place trains, as many train tiles as you have. So I had to actually put more train tiles out, which means that I couldn't use some other tiles that had some cool buildings on them. So it just limits you. Like, why limit you when you have a bunch of tiles that could be double-sided? I don't know. So anyway, but it's just a minor quibble more than a.
It's a minor quibble, but it's a quibble.
But it's a cheap target game, so they kept the cost down to get the general crowd,
to get the mass crowd
instead
of a more focused crowd, which is great. And we were part of that mass crowd because we wanted to try this brand new game, right?
That's right.
It's pretty new, so we did.
So our 5-point scale.
So the promise of the premise, is it movie-like? Is it cinematic?
Yeah,
so,
I'd give it definitely the premise is fulfilled. These little figures are awesome.
Yeah.
The way they fight is awesome. There's definitely moments where you're like, boom, I destroy you.
Yeah.
Or I throw you.
Yeah.
And I knock you into this building and stuff. So that's really cool.
Yeah. So that sounds like fun, right? It takes you back to those Godzilla movies that you like to watch, right? That you've seen. Yeah.
The gameplay, I'll give it 1 star, even though the first 2 rounds I wouldn't give it 1 star because it's it's a lot to decipher, or it can be. Feels like a lot to decipher, but then once you get it. Yeah, it's just another one of these things. Like, are these things written in Germany or something, and then they're translated to English?
Hey now.
I don't know why it has to be so difficult. These concepts are not difficult. Throw a tank and does damage. Like, why does it have to have so many rules to it? But
so So yes. So 1 star, 2 stars, and then the ending is that the journey, the playthrough of the whole thing.
The end is a really cool thematic with this oxygen destroyer, because this is every Godzilla movie has this kind of, the humans want to destroy and getting this. So I really like this idea of the buildings we destroy. Actually, the more buildings we destroy, the less time we have to get trophies. Yeah. That's a really cool mechanic, I think. So
right, because it's the give and the take and the push and the pull, and So okay, so it's got 3 stars.
Yeah, it's got 3 stars.
Were there any wow moments? Oh wait, what's the fourth?
Well, the player interaction.
Oh right. I always think that's part of it. Yeah.
Yep.
So yes, player interaction, because why? Because I like to attack, I like to beat Tom up, and I like to gamble, and I like to see what happens. So, and wow, you're the ability for King Ghidorah to have like the 3 heads all activated. Like, that's a whole little additional thing that you have to go through to get as powerful as you possibly can.
Yeah, but if I can pull it off, it's a wow moment.
Yeah.
Because then it's like, boom.
Yeah, and you did it twice. No, that's what I'm saying. It's time well spent.
Yeah.
It's cards well spent. So yes, definitely wow moments, fun things to battle. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, ultimately, I think it's 5 stars, except.
I don't know. With all this though, with all the rave reviews we're giving right now, I still feel a little contemplative about
I think what we'll need to do is we'll need to play it one more time to see.
Because I don't think the play or the story that unfolds is going to be different. That's what I'm worried about.
At the end of the day, this is just a skirmish game. It's not it's not like a different event is going to happen. I mean, now there are different event cards. Some of these event cards, these are just the two that they recommended for the starter game that have tanks and trains. But there are also UFOs and electrical fields and all different sorts of things. So there is a replayability there with the event cards being different. That if we play it the next time, there'll be different events, and there are different monsters we have not played yet. Kaiju. So there will be different
scenarios, different feelings. But ultimately,
the gameplay is going to be the same. We're going to be moving, we're going to be throwing things, and we're going to be attacking things.
Right. So if you're into that,
if you just want to,
maybe.
My feeling, I think the biggest complaint of this game is that the way it should be like a 30-minute. Let's just whip it out real quick and fight each other.
Yeah.
Whereas this thing really took an hour.
I wasn't paying attention to the time, which is,
And for an hour investment, it's fun to beat things up and smash things.
But for the feeling of fun and the lightness of it, and it's just skirmish, like you said, just battle, it shouldn't take this long. It shouldn't, like a more involved game should take an hour. This should be like, set up, let's knock you over, and let's see who wins.
Yeah, so that's why I'm worried about the replayability, but we won't know until we actually replay it. So for now, you get 5 stars, Godzilla Tokyo Clash. But maybe next time we play it, it'll go down because we're worried about the replayability.
Yes, we are. We're worried. Oh, no, and you shouldn't be worried about a game. But I don't hate it. Thanks for watching.